Strat. So I have two Strats here that are actually pretty close in price, but made in two different locations. So on this side here, I have the Made in Mexico Player Plus, and on this side, I have the Made in Japan International Limited Color. Now, they are very close in price range, but very different Strats. So if you're looking for a great Strat in this price range, these are probably the two cats that you'd be competing in. So let's talk about a few of the differences first. So I've got a basswood body here in the Japanese, alder body in the Mexican version. Now, they are both maple necks with skunk stripes and maple fretboards. But the necks themselves, design's a little different. So on the Japanese, I've got a flatter radius with a 12-inch and a U-shaped neck, and then a 9.5 radius with the modern C-shape in the Strat. So a little bit more traditional Strat going on there. Japanese has a bone nut. Mexican has a synthetic bone nut. Now, this has a bullet-style truss rod. This is a normal single-action head adjust. Now, on the back of this is a 3-bolt neck with a micro tilt, so you don't have to worry about shimming this neck at all if you need to make a little bit of adjustment. And over here, a traditional 4-bolt neck. Now, they are both 25.5 scale length, which is exactly what you would want in a Strat, so they do have those commonalities. Now, in the Japanese, this is a 6-saddle vintage style. Over here, you've got a 2-point synchronized trem bridge. And then, of course, pickups. Totally different animals at these points. So we have the vintage style single pups in the Japanese, and then over here you have Player Plus noiseless single coil pups, pickups in there, and then the tone knobs also different. So the tone 1 is for neck, tone 2 is middle, so you're not going to get a tone knob for your bridge in the Japanese. The Mexican has a tone 1 for neck and middle. The tone 2 is for bridge. And this actually has a push-pull. The tone 2 knob can be a push-pull to add the neck pickup. So a little bit more versatility and range as far as pickup selection on this. Vintage F-stamp tuners here on more of a fatty or a 70s style headstock on the Japanese. These are deluxe cast seal locking tuners on the Mexican Player Plus. So for $100 difference in both of these, so I think they're both great. I really do. I mean, I would maybe tend to lean to one over the other. I won't say which one, but that's just me and my personal preference, although they both do play really great. So we're going to compare the tones on these. We're going to go through both guitars and all the positions in some clean, and then we're going to do it with just a touch of a little bit of overdrive. And to do that, we're just going through a Jackson Audio Bellstar to get a little overdrive. Going right into a Tone Master Deluxe Reverb amp, mic'd with a Sennheiser E906, and we're going to keep all that the same, so you can kind of hear some tonal differences between these two really great Strats. All right, so there you have it. Here's two Strats that are very similar in price. This guy here is actually $100 more. And all I could really do was kind of give you some tonal structures from the five-way switch. Now, what I didn't do was I didn't do any tone knob adjustment on either one of these. That would be a 6-hour-long video, and we just didn't think you would last through that whole thing. And I didn't do a push-pull here to add the neck pickup into the stuff. These two. So, I mean, yes, there are some aspects there. And of course, the other thing I can't do is I know how they feel and play to me. Now, you may see I was joking a little bit earlier about nodding towards the Japanese, but yes, to me, totally worth the $100 more because I think it just feels so spectacular in the hands. Feels a lot warmer to me, and I feel like I can get it to respond to my fingers better. But you might disagree, and that's great because that's the beauty of guitars, right? And that's just my opinion. There are bukus and bukus of players that play circles around me that may hate this guitar and love this one. That's great. That's what comments are for. Get going at it. Jab at it. Let's see who wins in the, okay. That's the beauty of this whole thing, but that's just my personal opinion, though. Now, you get a little bit more feature in some aspects here for less money as opposed to that. So, I just love this guitar, and I would definitely lean towards paying the extra $100 to a Japanese. Now, if it was $700 or $800 difference, probably not. So, just because they're so close. And the colors are really cool. Of course, if you need to do it all kind of a Strat here. And this is a little bit more of a traditional style Strat, as for this one just does have a little bit kind of a different feel as far as the neck and stuff. So, but they're both great. So that's what comments are for, like I mentioned before. Let us know what you think, just from kind of what did you think sound a little bit better. It's just very simple kind of riffs that I was doing. I try to keep it as similar as possible so when it goes back and forth between the two. But more importantly than that is you got to get the guitar in your hands. And that's how you really know. And the best way, you should always put a guitar in your hands before buying it. That's my 2 cents. So, hey, I hope you had fun watching this video. We had a blast today doing this video and just seeing these two guitars kind of side by side in a little bit of a competition here. Both winners in the long run. We're all winners. No one gets a participation trophy or anything, okay? These are both great guitars in that sense. But leave us a comment and like this video if you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you need to do so. You can just hit our subscribe button down there. And if you'd like to know as we drop more videos, you can turn on the little bell there, and we will let you know as we are dropping videos all the time. And then we will see you on that next one.